Hey everybody, Pastor K here. I got your midweek morning minute coming up next. Today's verse comes from Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, and it says, "Now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise." The two preceding verses here, Philippians 4, 6, and 7, are some very famous scriptures, verses that say, don't worry about anything, pray about everything. It says, bring your petitions and your requests to God. And it says, and then he will give you a peace, and that peace will guard your heart and mind. It's going to go beyond all understanding. And then the Apostle Paul comes right after that and says, and now to fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable, right, pure, lovely, and admirable, and to think on things that are excellent and worthy of praise. I love these verses here because what the Apostle Paul is telling us to do is, after you have given up all of your worry, after you have given up everything that has been taken up your mind and taken up your thinking, once you have released those things to God and God gives you this peace that guards your heart and mind, then he says, replace those thoughts. He says, now fix your thoughts, fix your thinking on these things. And these are the things that we should be thinking about after we have released all of our worry, all of our stresses, all of those things. There's another verse in the Bible that tells us that we need to take our thoughts captive. It says we need to bring every thought that rises itself up against the knowledge of God, and we need to take those captive and lock them away. And again, this scripture is good because it tells us what to replace it with. You know, we're trying to make sure that our minds are not filled with filthy things, and not just the stresses of the world, but also things that may seem pleasurable to us, but they're not pleasing to God. And so as we put away those things, as we take those thoughts captive and keep those things under lock and key, we need to replace them with something. We need to fill that empty space so that we're not just walking around empty-minded, because then that leaves space for the enemy to drop other thoughts in our minds. So when we fill our minds with thoughts of what is true and honorable, right, pure, lovely and admirable, excellent and worthy of praise, then it puts us in a place, in a position where we have the power over our minds, where we have the power over what the devil is trying to do with our minds. So this is what we need to be doing on today, Kingdom citizens. We need to be fixing our thoughts on these things. These are the thoughts of kingdom-minded people. These are not the thoughts of worldly people. This is where we transform our minds. We renew our thinking. We renew our minds and have the mind of Christ by holding on to those things that are lovely and pure and excellent and praiseworthy. So think on these things today, guys. No matter what is going on around you, no matter what the enemy tries to throw at you, no matter what the world tries to throw at you today, remember to always keep your mind fixed on those things that are true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, and worthy of praise. And we know our God is certainly worthy of praise. When we keep our minds fixed on him, we already know Isaiah 26:3, he's going to keep us in perfect peace, guys. All right, that's your morning minute for today. You're set for your Wednesday. You're set for your midweek. Have a blessed day on purpose, guys. Talk to you soon. God bless.